My husband had a female coworker who was known for being flirtatious with other male coworkers as well as wanting them to treat her like a woman, even threw a tantrum about no one being interested in her at all. Mind you, she works in a male-dominated field. One day I was on his phone checking our banking app when my stomach sunk. And I know I should not have, but I went into his messages. He had messages from a 325. Mind you, this is a badge number. And I had been telling him for around 6 months that I had a gut feeling about her, and that I knew she would become a problem for us. He refused to believe it, but would come home and tell me all of this woman's business, like when her boyfriend was sick, or that she lied about her mom bringing her to work because her vehicle was in the parking garage, and now it's not there after she left. He made it sound like he could not stand this woman. Well, I found these texts, and they had a female emojis in them. My heart is in my ass at this point, because I have a feeling it's her. When I ask him, he lies to me saying it's a male coworker. He refuses to admit it's her until I call to the hospital and confirm it's her. We almost divorced over this lie, because why would you lie to me if it's nothing? And he said he knew I would be upset, and he didn't just ignore her because he didn't want to upset her. And I told him if he's going to lie about it, then I am uncomfortable with him working with her. That night, he shut his phone off and I could not get a hold of him, so I called because I was just hysterical. I regret it now, but I can't change it. He told me she left this job and they were no longer around each other. Well, I find him in 2 more lies surrounding women and I'm devastated. So I reach out to this woman and simply ask her if anything had happened between the two as I keep catch him in lies. And she immediately blocked me and went to his director and stated she feels unsafe and like I will come to their work and harm her. Turns out she didn't entirely switch jobs. She went from an officer to dispatch. They still work together and speak to each other on the radio. And now he is in trouble at work and his director wants to speak to him. To me, that reaction proves she did more than he told me, and I wrong for reading it like that, or even reaching out in the first place. I never threatened this woman or talked to her in a hateful manner, and just asked what had happened, because I can't trust him to be honest with me.